Today's randomly generated elements were animal print, the black leopard print to be specific, cats, and then they turned out to be the cat portraits from the cat section, and then birds of the full body variety. So my initial thought process was make a cat eating a bird. Because apparently my first place to go was violence. But I actually think I want to do a cat with like some birds. Like it's got bird friends. So the birds are like perched on its head and stuff. And I think it would be adorable. So I think I'm probably going to do that instead, which is probably better than me choosing violence, I suppose. I don't know how I want to integrate the leopard print though. I wish it would have been the pink or the red, because then I could have just done a loud, obnoxious background, and it would have been like kind of fitting because it's a cat and it's cheetah print, which like, again, same thing, I suppose, but it's just going to be so much black. So maybe I'll just do it down the handle. Or like, I don't know, I think I might do peekaboo elements with it, you know, like down the handle or like on the bottom of the mug. I don't want this to take away from what is going to be like the best part of it, which is the cats and the birds, you know? So it is also a question of which cat I want to go with. I feel like the hairless cat guy is a really good choice. This kind of like tubby looking tabby is good. I don't think I have any more of the cat. I do! We're going with Gus. I've dubbed this guy Gus because he feels like a Gus. So we're gonna go with Gus for sure. For sure. Kind of punny. Don't worry, I hate myself. Okay, and now it's just a question of like which birds. It is also a question of mugs. Okay, so how are we doing? Like what? Obviously the peacocks won't work. This guy's too big. That one won't work. There's a number of these that just won't do. They are too large for this. That could be really cute. Too big. What was behind that? Swan. Too big. Too big. I mean, that's really small, but the bird itself is really big. Like, I know that much. There's not as much variety in birds in this as I expected there to be. Aww. All right, so if I'm not gonna go with, I don't know if I'm gonna go with the big birds or if I'm gonna go with smaller ones. But I think if I go with smaller ones, Gus might actually be a little too big, you know? Because these are pretty small. I do like the idea of them sitting all over him, though. I think I'm going to ignore the fact that Gus is probably too big. And, like, that guy's going to be sitting right on top of his head. This guy will be sitting, like, next to... Yeah. I'm definitely doing the idea because I think it's I think it's really cute. So I said I like this one. Which there's one of them down here. Can you guys name the types of birds? I can't, but I mean, obviously hummingbird. There's most likely some chickadees in here, some swallows. I've been playing a lot of Wingspan, like a metric buttload of Wingspan lately. I like this cute little guy. I mean, maybe he's just getting swarmed by a ton of tiny birds, you know? They could just be extra little. We don't know. This cat is a Disney princess. I think that's essentially what I'm getting at here, is Gus is actually a Disney princess. Are there any woodpeckers in here? She says as she's holding a woodpecker. I'm pretty sure that's a woodpecker. That or it's some sort of cardinal. I don't know birds. I just thought a woodpecker would be funny for like on the handle of the mug, but this one is super cute. This is going to be adorable. Maybe I'll do like a frame around Gus made out of the print. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that because it's a way to integrate the leopard print in a somewhat cohesive manner while still not overwhelming the overall design. I will need to cut these birds out completely though, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that and then I'll get back to you. I can have a couple of them sitting on the frame too. Anyway, focus. Okay, we have our little birds. I think I'm gonna have this one nestled on top of his head. This one will probably be like flying into land. Probably put that one over on his cheek. This one will be flying in. Kind of want this one to be sitting on his nose. Maybe I'll put this one higher up. That's adorable. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we do need to cut out the sheet of print. Now what I'm gonna do, I don't want it to come in too close. I don't know what I want to do with this. I'm gonna figure out what shape mug I'm gonna use first. I like this round shape. Yeah, this round shape definitely fits with Gus for sure. So we're going with this shape. question does come up. What am I gonna do with the friggin' cheetah print? I like the idea of putting it down the handle, so I will probably do that, but I feel like just putting it down the handle isn't doing enough. I feel like it's not integrating it well enough, and that bothers me. Because, like, I want all the elements to, like, have a point together. I'm just smoothing out the, when I attach my handles and smooth the clay down so that they're nice and seamless together like this, they leave little marks. And so I come back in with a little water and I just smooth those marks down. Just so it looks nicer. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the frame. I was gonna like measure out the correct shape with Gus and like make it like pre-cut out, but I think what I'll do is I'll draw like a frame around Gus just by hand, and then I'll individually place little cheetah print spots instead. I think that's going to be the best course of action. Maybe. We'll certainly find out. So I have Gus. Now let's figure out. Like I said, these two are flying in, so they aren't going to be sitting on him. We're gonna put that little guy right there. Stuck the birds down with water. I'm gonna let this water dry down just a touch real quick so I don't smear the design on accident. Okay. Hopefully that didn't smear much, because it definitely smeared a little bit. Oh, Gus, you derpy boy. I hope that bird didn't get too saturated. I am worried about this entire lineup. So Gus may end up having to be switched out for someone else if any of this smears in the wrong way, because I think I only have one Gus. I have plenty of birds, but I think he is the one and only. Okay. See, but like now that I have them in place, I don't know if I want to do the cheetah print frame. Because I feel like it's not needed. But like that's not the point. The point is not whether or not an element is needed. It's about whether or not an element is required. So I guess I'll sketch out where the frame's gonna go. Anyway, I guess we'll sketch out where that's gonna go. And by sketch out, I mean, let's pull out my compass, which has been conveniently unscrewing itself. No, I feel like a circle's too much. I think we'll do. Let's do that, I guess. I know I don't sound excited about the leopard print, and it's because I'm not. But I do think I'll pick and choose the shapes that I'm gonna go with, because I want the squiggly ones. I don't want just the blotches. I want the squiggles, because they're the most like distinctive, like leopard print. You know what I mean? So let's do that. There's a couple right here. I will go with like a few other stuff too, but I want mostly the bloopy, these kind, this shape. So okay, we'll see if that's enough, and then if I feel like it's not enough, we'll add more. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this one at a time, just because I won't be able to tell very well where the paper ends on each of these, and I would rather just take my time. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna put one like overlapping this bird just because I don't want to like drown him in the details. So we'll put one further down. I think I will end up going in and getting some of the smaller like solid bloops and like fill them in some of the different areas so it seems a little bit more solid and less just like a string of them, you know? We are gonna put one right over the swallow's head though. This is one of those low commentary days, apparently. This one makes me think of an egg. go back in to the sheet. I think probably, yeah. We're gonna get a few of these like small teeny little ones. Just to add a little bit more shape. To the frame. Okay. Okay, and we're just gonna put these in just some of these areas that feels like maybe it might need a little something extra. Very little commentary today. Yeah, that's gonna look just a little bit more filled out, which is what I think this needed. Okay. Pull our little birdies off. Sorry about the hole right in your stomach, Gus. This is actually really cute. It's just Gus chilling with his little birdie friends. I think it's cute. Could I have used the cheetah print in a more dynamic way? Probably, but I like the idea of little frames. I think it's cute. Let me spritz him with water so you can better see him, and then we'll call it. Where's my spray bottle though? Look at him. His little bird friends. That's cute. That's cute.